Thursday morning, YouTube. I'd like to welcome everyone to the channel, newcomers and well as the old timers, as we say here in North Carolina. Thank you for your continued support. Today we've got a pretty busy day. I've got the 2-row cultivator on the Super C. I've got to adjust the arms or sweeps in or out. I've got 4 brand new shovels I'm going to put on up front. I'm going to put the older sweeps in the back and line those up with the back of the tires and go get this thing cultivated. So please stay tuned for that. And also too, once I get that done, hopefully this afternoon I'll have a chance to put the rolling cultivators on the 140 and get my fertilizer hopper back on the tractor. I've never used it since I've had it, so it's a little frozen. So I'm going to take it apart, clean it up, and get everything working again, get it mounted on the tractor, because if I can get it cultivated with the Super C today, I'm going to just run back over the side of the hills tomorrow with the rolling cultivators and put a little fertilizer down to make it grow. And once we get over to the shop, once we get over to the garden, we're going to have to line everything up, make sure it's right. So please stay tuned for that. And then we're going to cultivate it. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to pause here because it's hot, and I'm going to turn the fan on and so I can have some airflow in this shop. Down here in the bottom, it's hot. So that's it. That's today's schedule. We're going to cultivate the garden today after I get everything on, and I'll let you come along for a ride for that with the Super C. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you shortly. All right, welcome back. I've got all the old stuff off. Unfortunately, all this time it's been sitting out in the weather and stuff before I got it, everything's rusted, so I had to cut some of the bolts off. Some did come off with the impact, but I had to cut some off. I will get these out later, but when I ordered my new shovels, I went ahead and ordered new hardware. So anyway, let's go and get these on, and then we're going over to the shop. Going over to the garden and get that going. All right, that's it. I'm gonna make sure all these bolts will break loose, and then we're gonna move the tractor out, and I'm gonna sweep up, and we're gonna head over to the garden. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in just a few. All right, welcome back. Here we are at the garden, and you can see this shovel here needs to come this way, and then that outside shovel needs to go that way. So I've already got the bolts loose. So what we're gonna do is get them to about as even as this one, and then we're going to have to loosen these up and move these back in so that they'll be in the middle between the rows, or middle between the rows. But so that's it. Let's get this lined up right quick. There we go. Okay, that is about where I want it. We're going to get the other one set, and then I want to tighten everything up and make sure, I don't know, I may have to go back in so I can make sure I got enough room to get this dead center. But we're going to try it and see how it works, and if I'm getting enough coverage on the heel, I'm not really going to worry about what's in the middle of the row. So let's go on and get this other one done. All right, now let me look and make sure we're good. This one needs to come this way just a little more. Okay, I think we're going to leave it like that. Let's see, make sure I can judge that this, yeah, let me move it around so you're dead center. And that looks like it is, they're about dead center of each row. So we're going to tighten these back up, and then we're going to get these broken loose and moved over to the center of the row. Then we're going to give it a test run, and if everything looks good, we're going to stick with it, and we're going to get the garden cultivated so we can finish up the rest of the day's activities. So let's get it done. All right, and that was my little test run, and this is my first time using the Super C with a cultivator like this, a 2-row anyway. Usually I just use the rolling cultivators on the 140 and a pair of sweeps in the back. It doesn't look too bad. I just got to be able to keep it a little bit straighter, and I might have to, I've got to make some more adjustments, but for deer flies today, man, are just really horrible. But so I'm just going to run with this because I'm going to come back with the 140 with the fertilizer hopper and stuff tomorrow, I hope. And any fine tuning or whatever, we can do it then. but it looks pretty good. All my grass is gone. I'm happy with that. So let's get back on the tractor and get this thing going and get out of the heat. Stay tuned. All right, well, welcome back. We are done. This is the end of the video, as always. The garden looks pretty good. Like I said earlier, it is my first time using rear cultivators, so I still got a lot to learn, and I do need to adjust them a little bit more. And you can see where I got a little too close on one side, not close enough on the other. So, but I didn't kill any plants. They're all good. So we're going to end it here for now until next time. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the channel if you're new. And if you are a continued viewer of the channel, thank you very much as well. You mean a lot and more, because you have continued to watch the channel. So that is it for today. I am done. I am going to go turn the fan on and work on my fertilizer hopper for the 140, so I can get this stuff fertilized. So have a great afternoon. Oh, this weekend is the Got to Be NC festival at the state fairgrounds. It starts today, starts tomorrow at noon, which is Friday, and it runs all the way till Sunday. Chapter 37 of the International Harvesters Collectors Club will be there. Come on out and check everybody out and say hello. And if you happen to see me walking around at the festival, come up and say hello. I'd be happy to meet you and share a tractor story. So we'll see you there. Have a good day from Old Red Tractors.